Hello, welcome to Kenya USA Times TV. Today, I'm going to talk about how to join US military as an immigrant. Welcome. For you to join US military as an immigrant, you must be a permanent resident or somebody who has green card. You cannot join US military maybe as a student or through student visa, or you have a visit visa. That's not a way to join. It's only through a permanent residency, legal permanent residency, if you want to join as an immigrant. What are other requirements? First, you will have to do ASVAB. This is an aptitude test you are required to do before joining US military. It will test your ability to reason, to have logic, to apply logic to any situation. It's about arithmetic reasoning, mechanical, electronic. You will be assessed in all those areas. And for you, and it depends on the branch of the military. Some other branches may require average ASVAB scores. Others will require I scores. For example, US Air Force will always require I ASVAB scores. I think that's why many people join Army or other branches. It's because of the ASVAB. Another requirement, age requirement. Each and every branch of the military has its own age requirement. For example, I'll read it to you. US Air Force, you can join if you have at least 17 years to 39 years of age. US Army, 17 to 35 years. Coast Guard, 17 to 31 years. Marine, 17 to 28 years. Navy, 17 to 39 years. Space Force, 17 to 39 years. As you can see, it's only Air Force, Navy, and Space Force which are a bit flexible in terms of age. So if you've advanced in age, like some of us, you can choose to join US Air Force, US Navy, or US Space Force. That is it. Another requirement, you must have at least high school qualification. Though, if you have more than that, the more the better. Why? Because, let's say for example, you have a degree and you join. They will put you somewhere with a high pay grade than somebody who does not have a degree. That's good. Another requirement, at least you should have a good history. When I say history, your criminal record should not be checkered or should not have some issues. You must be a good citizen from your place you came from. And then also, you should not have abused drugs or, let me say drugs. They will test you for any substance abuse. And if they find out that you've been using drugs for a long time, they may not allow you to join US military. Okay, as for the tattoos, you can have tattoos on your bodies, but some areas you are not allowed to have. Like for example, your face, you cannot put tattoo on your face, or maybe certain hinges around your neck. Is it about tattoos? How about joining these branches of the military? It will depend on your preference. Some people will want to join Marine because of their own reason. Some people will want to join Air Force, Navy. You have your own reason. However, I will tell you the truth. If you want something flexible, especially in terms of physical training, I will consider, or I will urge you to join US Air Force. Basic military training for the US Air Force is 7.5 weeks. Yes, 7.5 weeks. And then it's not rigorous like other branches of the military. And also with Air Force, you can choose the jobs you want. For example, personally, I do finance. By the way, I studied finance at Kenyatta University, and I'm doing finance at the US Air Force. That's good. It's an obvious work. So you don't have to go to the front line. And with Air Force, it's divided into flying section and non-flying section. And for me, in the section, non-flying section. Flying section are those fighter pilots, those pilots, you know, pilots. And most of the time, they will require citizens for such roles. Another thing, you can join US military as an enlisted person or as an officer. However, for most immigrants, you will only qualify through enlisted route. You cannot qualify to join as an officer. The reason being, for you to join through officer route, you must be a US citizen. That's it. How can I join? You can, if you are in the US, first of all, for you to join US military, you must be in the US. If you are in the US, look for the nearest recruiter in your area. Call him, text him. Secondly, you can also go to airforce.com. You apply, you fill in your details, contact details, and then Air Force will assign the nearest recruiter to call you. That's it about joining. It's very easy to join. You don't have to pay anybody. You don't have to have any connection. It's free to join. What are the benefits? Yes, many people have asked me this, and I can only summarize by saying that one benefit, I want to talk about almost 5 benefits. Benefit number 1, education. If you will want to further your education for free, consider joining military. The government will fund your higher education. That's it. Secondly, there is free insurance, full insurance. You will get full insurance. I know some jobs or most jobs will not guarantee you full insurance. There is medical benefits with the military. When you go to the hospital, you will not pay a dime. There is the VA loan. If you want to buy a house, it's very easy for the military. You don't have to pay a dime. You just apply for VA loan and you will pay with flexible rates. Also, you can easily become a US citizen by joining the military. Let me give you an example. When I joined US Air Force, as I have said before, my training took 7.5 weeks. But by 5th week, I was already a US citizen. That's it. It took almost a month for me to become a US citizen. And normally, for a permanent resident to be a US citizen, it takes 5 years. You apply, they may accept you or not after. But normally they do accept, but it's a long way. It takes 5 years. But for us, in terms of weeks, you become a citizen. And it's free. You know, for this other route, you will have to pay some money to become a US citizen. But while in the military, it's free. That's it. Another benefit of joining US military is that it's structured in a contractual way. You can choose to do maybe 4 years contract or 6 years contract. And when your contract ends, you can always seek to re-enlist again for more years. Or even when you don't re-enlist, when you join a civilian labor force, veterans like you now, mwenye amemaliza contract act, are easily absorbed into the job market. They are given the first priority by law. Yeah, by law, they are given the first priority. And then also with the military, you are provided PAH, which is basic allowance for housing. And then there is also basic allowance for subsistence, that's for food. You don't have to pay rent for your house. This is so good for those who want stability. Especially, I know many immigrants, those who came through diversity visa lottery. You are in somebody's house, your host house. If you want stability very fast, if you want to get a footing here in the US, consider joining US military. First of all, you will get housing very easily. Remember, as an immigrant, it's really very hard for you to get a house to rent. You must have somebody to sign it for you. You must have some credit level, blah, 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 some documentation, blah, blah, blah. But with the military, it's not like that. Everything has been streamlined. So you can easily own rent a house. You just give your contract to the landlord and it can be easily accepted. You can easily also own a car with the military. And in every transaction you make, maybe you are purchasing something, there is always military discount. Maybe you are purchasing a car, insurance, maybe for internet plan, there is always military discount. Military in the US are respected people. Yep. And then also there is job security. You not worry about job security. You may be sacked, you may be... No. With the military, your job is secured. And by the way, let me give you an example. For my job, naenda saa moja, 7:30, then I come out at around 3:30. So flexible. And we don't do work. We don't go to work over the weekends. So we are working 5 days a week. We don't go to work on holidays. So it's flexible. Na kuna some other benefits, innumerable benefits. Lakini sana sana for an immigrant, ukitaka stability very fast. Ukitaka usitegemee sana your host. Kuingia military itakupatia a good footing. Yeah, you will not regret. I'm here. I just came to the US last December. I own a house. No, yes, I have a house. I'm just happy. Yes, at least I can sustain myself by being in the military. Okay, some people may say that military does not pay much. Yes, but when you take wholesome or holistic approach, calculation, you will find that military is paying even more than the civilian jobs. So si mbaya. Na mimi nafanyia campaign Air Force yangu. If you want something flexible, especially ladies, kama utaki mambo ya physical exercises, tough, consider joining US Air Force. Simbaya. I know most Kenyans are in the US Army. They have their own reasons. But if you want something flexible, achievable, especially as an immigrant, mwenye hakuwa amezoea TC ama physical exercise, join US Air Force. However, also you can join any branch you want. It's your decision. As long as you are in the military, all the benefits are the same. You don't have to join Air Force. It's only my nafanya campaign. Yeah? You can join any branch you want. And the benefits are the same. Anything else I have forgotten? Okay. For this, let's say, these other branches, angalia what you like. Look at the Army, look at the Navy, look at the Marines. Do research on your own. Then decide which one to join. At the end of the day, the benefits are the same. At the end of the day, if you want stability very fast, strong footing, join US military. Yeah. It's a good place to be tonight, and you can always study. While you work, there is a room for you to study whatever you want. I will post some links about how to do, about HASFAB, about various branches of the military. If you want to join, you go there, you fill in your details, they will call you. That is for those who are in the US. You can only join US military if you are in the US, if you are a permanent resident. So, thank you so much. God bless you. If you have any question relating to military, please put it on the comment section and I will answer you. Remember also, with military, you can do whatever job you want. Some people can be nurses, some people can be doctors. Me, I'm a financial specialist. I did finance, I'm doing finance. So you don't have to go to the front line when they are doing, hey, you know, it's a safe place. God bless you. Please share and subscribe. Thank you.